Cause the devil tryna take my life down with him. Many did that shit twice, my nigga. I'm living my life and don't know when I'm leaving. I know that I'm needed. I'm praying every day, so I know for a reason.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Mixed by Malachi, back again with another tutorial. As promised, I said I'll be doing one on using Logic stock plugins to mix hip-hop vocals, rap vocals, or whatever. You know, if you're doing R&B, whatever. Same thing apply. And also behind this tutorial, I'll be doing a master on this song too, so you guys can see how I master my sessions also. And before I dive in, I just want to let you guys know in the description, there is a few things for you to download. A Logic Pro X template for 2019, along with a couple vocal presets that'll get you guys going, help you guys out if you're new to this. So if you're new to mixing and you just bought Logic and you want to know how to use the plugins to mix with, this is for you. You may not have waves, you may not have UAD, anything like that, and you may not have auto-tune. So I'm gonna show you how to pitch correct also with Logic stock plugins too, man. Like Logic got a pretty dope one that I like. A lot of people don't like it, but me personally, it get the job done, and I think it'll help you too. So let's dive in. The first thing I'll do is start off by playing the song back. This is the track that I'm working on right now called See You Up. So check it out.
And if I fall, it's gonna be me that land. And bury niggas deep up in that grievance sand. Yeah, bro taught me how to move and just to be that man. Real. Watch them niggas flying birds and see them eagles land. Feds turn a nigga quick, you won't see the grand. Nah. Running in your crib, you gon' need them bands. Real. And everything a nigga own, you gon' see it vanish. Gone. These niggas running like a race to tell, speaking Spanish. Fuedo. The niggas that you trust be the ones planning. Got a Judas in your circle, can't seem to stand it. No. When your money getting big and you start expanding, rather see you sick.
All right, cool. So the first thing I like to do is, as you can see, the track is already mixed down. I don't have to really do no gain stage, and you can see the level of my mic is hitting around negative 10.5, which is fine for me. So just make sure, if you're new to this, you just want to make sure that, you know, your microphone level is around this range right here, negative 12, you know, negative 9, somewhere around here. You don't want to be up in this range right here for the simple fact you don't want your vocals to start distorting once you start putting a compressor on it. You know what I'm saying? So let's move on. The first thing I like to do is, when I'm using Logic stock plugins, the very first thing I like to do is eliminate a little bit of the noise in the room. And to do that, you guys may be recording and you don't have enough acoustic in the room. This can help you a little bit. So just pull up a gate plugin. So all you want to do is just click right here on the down arrow, head down to dynamics, and then go to noise gate, which is pretty good for that. And then sometimes all you got to do is just put this plugin on here and it'll work wonders for it. Let's solo it and let's just actually loop the first verse. Let's take this over. Okay. And then sometimes all you got to do is just, you know, just put the plug-in on and you don't really have to do nothing. But if you want to turn the threshold up a little bit, you can, you know, to take a little bit more noise out or whatever, but you don't want it to start sounding like you're skipping when you're rapping. So let's play it back. I soloed it. Okay, let's play it back.
And if I fall, it's gonna be me that land. And bury niggas deep up in that grievance sand. Bro taught me how to move and just to be that man. Watch them niggas flying birds and see them eagles land. Feds turn a nigga quick, you won't see the grand.
All right, and as you can see, that helps a whole lot, man. This is one of the very first plugins I started using when I opened up Logic. I always like to, you know, get rid of some of the noise because my room wasn't treated at that point in time. So, but now I'm good to go. You know, it's cool. You know, I got a little bit up that'll help me a little bit from the, you know, from my carpet to, you know, the side doors and the back of my computer and on top of my ceiling. Well, I really don't need it on the ceiling because I got, you know, some thick carpet, but I did it anyway. So let's close this out. And the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to pull up a EQ. And what we're going to do with the EQ, we're going to roll off a little bit of low rumble in the room in your vocals. So just double click on this and that'll pull up your EQ. Let's bring it down. And then what we're going to do is we're going to turn on the first band right here. And we're going to turn it into a high pass. So what we're going to do is just take this to 48 and then play the vocal back. And you know, with this band, you just want to touch around 100. Like I said, this is with the 808 and the kick tends to sit. So let's roll it. Let's roll it up to about 100.
And if I fall, it's gonna be me that land. And bury niggas deep up in that grievance sand. Bro taught me how to move and just to be that man.
Now that's cool right there. And then the very next band I like to use, which would be the yellow one. And all you want to do with this band is, let's take this up a little bit. Like I said, this is for the first timers, kind of help you out, you know, get rid of some of the bad frequencies in your room. So let's take this up to about 620. And I got a tutorial on this, so if you need to go back and look at that tutorial, it's how to EQ like the pros. I'll be doing it right now, so you don't even have to worry about it. So like I said, with this, you want to search, you want to search the room for like any bad frequencies, any hollow sounds, or, kind of, you'll hear it, it'll whistle a little bit, and you just want to remove those from your vocals. So let's play it back and do a little sweeping.
And if I fall, it's gonna be me that land. And buried niggas deep up in that grievance sand. Bro taught me how to move and just to be that man.
So right around 200, you always cut there. Like, it doesn't matter. Like right there is going to be some, low. It's going to be like some, you're going to hear like a hollow sound right there or a boxy sound. So let's just bring that down. Let's just bring this down to about negative 2.5 and then open this up a little bit. I like to take this to about, let's do 98 for right now. And let's listen.
And if I fall, it's gonna be me that land. And buried niggas deep up in that grievance sand. Bro taught me how to move.
But for you first timers, I'm gonna make it real easy for you. They got presets that you guys can use. Just go up in here, go to voice, and then you can use let's see what they have. That'll be cool for you guys. Male lead vocal. You can use that. And then what I like to do with it, just make sure you go to male lead vocal. Just turn this one off. Now, they already got it cut in around the 200 range, so you just want to open this up a little bit. Open it up. Let's do 120. And then take this band, turn it to 48, and then just bring it up to 100. Play it back.
And if I fall, it's gonna be me that land. And buried niggas deep up in that grievance sand. Bro taught.
And as you can see, the green, they already have it around 500. You can either boost that or you can cut a little bit out. I like to normally cut a little bit out right here. So I'm going to just bring this down a few notches to about 1.5. Bring this up to about 220. Play it back.
And if I fall, it's going to be me that land. And buried niggas deep up in that grievance sand. Bro taught me how to move and just to be that man. Watch them niggas flying birds to see them eagles land. Feds turn a nigga quick, you won't see the grand.
And do it with the beat going too.
And if I fall, it's gonna be me that land. And buried niggas deep up in that grievance sand. Bro taught me how to move and just to be that man. Watch them niggas flying birds to see them eagles land. Feds turn a nigga.
And just make sure you turn the blue one off also. I don't want to push anything right now in the 2K or 5K range. I'll get back to that. So this is pretty much cool right here for you guys. Like I said, this will take off some of the lower rumble. You can get rid of some of the boxiness up in this area, which will help you guys a lot. So let's just close this out. And then the very next thing I like to do is I like to use a compressor right here. So actually you want to compress to the track. Now, like I said, with Logic stock plugins, they already have a couple of presets that you guys can start off with. So let's play the track back, and then we're gonna pull up a compressor. And to pull up the compressor, all you're gonna do is just click right here, go to Dynamics, and then go to Compressor. Boom. And then in here, just click on the factory default settings, and then you'll see up in here that they got voice. And they have a pretty, if you rapping, they got one for rap vocals. So just click rap vocals. This will start you guys off. And as you can see, it starts you off with the classic VCA. So this is a good starting point for you guys. They got the distortion up, they got the limiter on, but with me, I like to turn the limiter off, and then the auto gain is already off. So whatever you lacking inside of the output gain here, you can always make, you can make it up with the makeup gain here. So let's play it back, and then we'll dial in some of the settings. Now since I'm not gonna parallel compress because I know that might be too much for y'all right now. So with this one, I'm not gonna push it so hard. So I'll probably bring the ratio up and dial with the threshold a little bit. And as you can see, this is an easy compressor to use. 3 knobs, good to go. You can use the 4th from right here to bring your sound up a little bit, hard distortion, soft, whatever. So let's play it back and dial in the settings.
And if I fall, it's gonna be me that land. And buried niggas deep up in that grievance sand. Bro taught me how to move and just to be that man. Watch them niggas flying birds to see them eagles land. Feds turn a nigga quick, you won't see the grand. Running in your crib, you gon' need them bands. And everything a nigga own, you gon' see it vanish. These niggas running like a race to tell, speaking Spanish. The niggas that you trust be the ones planning. Got a Judas in your circle, can't seem to stand it. When your money getting big and you start expanding, rather see you 6 feet than in a fucking mansion. And if I fall, it's gonna be me that land. And bury niggas deep up in that grieving sand. Bro taught me how to move and just to be that man. Watch them niggas flying birds and see them eagles land. Feds turn a nigga quick, you won't see the grand. Running in your crib, you gon' need them bands. And everything a nigga own, you gon' see it vanish. These niggas running like a race to tell, speaking Spanish.
All right, and that's cool for me right there. Like I said, this is a good starting point for you guys. All you got to do is just click the preset rap vocal and then dial in some settings. You know, bring your ratio up a little bit if it's too much going on. If you feel like, you know, it's too squash, just bring your ratio back a little bit, dial your threshold, you know, kind of smooth your vocals out. You know, that's what you want to do with this compressor. You just want to smooth everything out, kind of bring them transients to one piece. You know what I'm saying? Like take them highs and bring them and just match them with. We'll get to the compression thing later, man. But yeah, so like I said, I got a hard distortion on there, which I like better than the soft. Got the auto gain off. I got the makeup up to about 9.5. Yours may be a little different, but like I said, just play around with it, and this should help you guys out a lot. And let's move on to the next plugin. Now, the next thing I like to do is I like to add a reverb right here. I usually do an EQ, but I want to add a little reverb to kind of thicken my vocals out a little bit. So if you're new, you want to just go to sends right here, and as you can see right here in the sends, you just click here. You can create a bus, and then go to bus 2. And from here, all you want to do is just hold Option, left click with the mouse to activate the track over here, and then go to bus 2 over here to the auxiliary you just made. Just click that one time, turn that to stereo, and then we're gonna add a reverb here. So let's go down to reverb, and then let's add a chrome verb stereo, and just bring it down all the way because we're gonna dial the settings in. Now, like I said, they got presets you guys can use that'll help you guys out a whole lot. So just go on to factory default, then you can go down to halls, and then you can go to vocal plate. That's a pretty good one. And just make sure the dry is down, the wet is all the way up. Everything else is good to go. The size is great. And you're just gonna dial in the settings from here. So here we go.
And if I fall, it's gonna be me that land. And bury niggas deep up in that grieving sand. Bro taught me how to move and just to be that man. Watch them niggas flying birds and see them eagles land. Feds turn a nigga quick, you won't see the grand. Running in your crib, you gon' need them bands. And everything a nigga own, you gon' see it vanish. These niggas running like a race to tell, speaking Spanish.
And then what you want to do too, since you got the reverb going, you want to roll a little bit of rumble off of the reverb also. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring this down, double click where the EQ go, just tap here. You'll pull up the EQ. And then like I said, with the high pass filter down here, you just want to take this to 48 and take the hertz up to all the way to 500. And that'll cut out some of that low rumble in this too. So play it back and listen.
And if I fall, it's gonna be me that land. And bury niggas deep up in that grieving sand. Bro taught me how to move and just to be that man. Watch them niggas flying birds and see them eagles land. Feds turn a nigga quick, you won't see the grand.
All right, and that's fine. That's cool. I like that right there. So like I said, the next thing we'll use an EQ. Since we already did a little roll off right here with this EQ, now we just want to add some around 5K range right here. So let's pull up another EQ, go to EQ, and then for this one, I'll use a linear phase EQ for that. And then all you want to do is just take this band right here. The only band you're going to use is this one right here. So just take this down to 5K. We're going to pull it up a little bit.
And if I fall, it's gonna be me that land. And bury niggas deep up in that grieving sand. Bro taught me how to move and just to be that man. Watch them niggas flying birds and see them eagles land. Feds turn a nigga quick, you won't see the grand. Running in your crib, you gon' need them bands.
And that's cool right there. I like the way that's sitting right there. And then, you know, there's another EQ you can't. Then what we're going to do is we're going to add a de-esser to it. So with the de-esser, that just kind of control our syllables and stuff like that with the T's and S's. So let's, you know, some of the harsh words that pop out. So let's add a de-esser now. So you want to click right here, go ahead and add a de-esser. So go to Dynamics. They got the new de-esser 2 you can use. And like I said in here, you know, they got presets that you guys can already use if you don't know too much about de-essing. So what you want to do is just go to Factory Default, click here, and then go to the male split band. Boom. And then the only thing you got to do with this, I believe, to me, I feel like this is perfect. It's already in a good range of male vocals. All you got to do is just dial the threshold down, and we'll play it back as we go.
And if I fall, it's gonna be me that land. And buried niggas deep up in that grievance sand. Bro taught me how to move and just to be that man. Watch them niggas flying birds and see them eagles land. Feds turn a nigga quick, you won't see the grand. Running in your crib, you gon' need them bands. And everything a nigga own, you gon' see it vanish. These niggas running like a race to tell, speaking Spanish. The niggas that you trust be the ones planning. Got a Judas in your circle, can't seem to stand it. When your money getting big and you start expanding, rather see you 6 feet than in a fucking mansion. And if I fall, it's gonna be me that land. And buried niggas deep up in that grievance sand. Bro taught me how to move and just to be that man. Watch them niggas flying birds and see them eagles land.
All right, cool. And you know what I mean? I like that right there. And then what you can do is add another EQ to it if you want to. You can add just a little bit more on the top end. So go to EQ, and then we're gonna use the vintage EQ collection. We can use the actual vintage console. Very, very easy EQ to use. And like I said, all you wanna use is the high gain. You can just turn that up a tad bit. So let's play it and dial it in.
And if I fall, it's gonna be me that land. And buried niggas deep up in that grievance sand. Bro taught me how to move and just to be that man. Watch them niggas flying birds and see them eagles land. Feds turn a nigga quick, you won't see the grand. Running in your crib, you gon' need them bands. And everything a nigga own, you gon' see it vanish. These niggas running like a race to tell, speaking Spanish. The niggas that you trust be the ones planning. Got a Judas in your circle, can't seem to stand it. When your money getting big and you start expanding, rather see you 6 feet than in a fucking mansion.
All right, and that's cool right there. And then the next thing we want to do is we're gonna send a bus for a delay. So the delay I use on here is the echo delay. So all you got to do is just go down here to send again, find another send that's open for you. Go to bus 3. Like I said, to activate this track, hold Option left click with the mouse, and then what you want to do is go over to number 3 here. Turn this from mono to stereo. Just click it, tap it one time, it'll do it. And then let's add the delay. We're gonna add an echo delay. And then for 78, I like to use a quarter note. So all you're gonna do is you're just gonna bring this up all the way to a quarter note. Boom. You're not gonna mess with the wet. You're not gonna mess with nothing else. Leave the feedback alone. And we're just gonna dial the settings in. Let's bring it down and dial it in.
And if I fall, it's gonna be me that land. And buried niggas deep up in that grievance sand. Bro taught me how to move and just to be that man. Watch them niggas flying birds and see them eagles land. Feds turn a nigga quick, you won't see the grand. Running in your crib, you gon' need them bands. And everything a nigga own, you gon' see it vanish. These niggas running like a race to tell, speaking Spanish. The niggas that you trust be the ones planning. Got a Judas in your circle, can't seem to stand it. When your money getting big and you start expanding, rather see you 6 feet than in a fucking mansion. And if I fall, it's gonna be me that land. And buried niggas deep up in that grievance sand.
Okay, and that's cool for me right there. And then what I like to do is I like to spice my delay up a little bit. So what you can do is just bring that down a little bit. And if you want to add this, you can. You can actually add like a distortion clip on it too that kind of make the echoes distort a little bit. So just go to clip distortion, click stereo. And then in here I already have a preset that I've made already that you guys can copy down. I just go to designer fuzz. And then all you got to do is just copy down. You'll get the same settings. So I'll let you guys go ahead and copy this real quick. And then I'll just dial, I'll just listen to it while you guys copy it down. So play it back so you can check it out and how it sounds.
And if I fall, it's gonna be me that land. And buried niggas deep up in that grievance sand. Bro taught me how to move and just to be that man. Watch them niggas flying birds and see them eagles land. Feds turn a nigga quick, you won't see the grand. Running in your crib, you gon' need them bands.
Now you can use this if you want to. Me personally, I'm not going to use this one, so I'm just giving you guys the presets of this. I mean, giving you guys the, the actual settings of this. So let's close this out. But what I will do is I will turn it into like a radio effect to put it in the background of those echoes. So what I'll do is just double click on the EQ part again. Take this up. Hit that high pass again. Take it to 48. Bring this all the way to about 500. And then take this one, click it, bring this one to 48 and bring it down a little bit. Play it back.
And if I fall, it's gonna be me that land. And buried niggas deep up in that grieving sand. Bro taught me how to move and just to be that man. Watch them niggas flying birds and see them eagles land. Fast turn a nigga quick, you won't see the grand. Running in your crib, you gon' need them bands. And everything a nigga own, you gon' see it vanish. These niggas.
All right, cool. and what I normally tend to do too is I'll go back and just check a few settings just to make sure everything is right. Make sure everything is nice and tight. Like I said, this is a preset that you guys can have for yourself that you can play around with. And if this is your very first time, save this preset. And to save this preset, all you do is go to settings, and then you just want to go to save channel strip as. Just save it as what you want to name it, and you can always load this preset up to load it up to a vocal that you have to change it around, just so you can learn. And once as you go along, you'll start using different compressors, so you can just open this up, play with a different compressor to see what you like on your vocals or what I just feel like the classic VCA is just pretty much an easy compressor on here. That's real easy to learn for your, if it's your first time. Even if it's not your first time, I feel like this can help you too if you don't have waves or audio, UAD, anything like that. And then let's see what else I like to do with the lead vocal. Let's play it back one more time.
And if I fall, it's gonna be me that land. And buried niggas deep up in that grieving sand. Bro taught me how to move and just to be that man. Watch them niggas flying birds and see them eagles land. Fast turn a nigga quick, you won't see the grand. Running in your crib, you gon' need them bands. And everything a nigga own, you gon' see it vanish. These.
All right, cool. And then what I like to do is I'll just take this, go to settings, copy these channel strip settings, and just go to the ad-lib and just paste it here. Now for my ad-lib, I will add a distortion to it. So let's bring this down and then go right here. Just click here and add a distortion to it. Just add a clip distortion. I just feel like this is really dope on ad-libs. So like I said, you guys already seen the presets. You probably copied it. So I'm going to just close it out. And then let's dial it in. And then with this, I like to take the channel EQ and bring it up a little bit. Take it from 100. Let's bring it all the way up to about 350. 350, that's cool. And then let's play it back and dial it in.
And if I fall, it's gonna be me that land. And buried niggas deep up in that grieving sand. Bro taught me how to move and just to be that man. Watch them niggas flying birds and see them eagles land. Fast turn a nigga quick, you won't see the grand. Running in your crib, you gon' need them bands. And everything a nigga own, you gon' see it vanish. These niggas running like a race to tail, speaking Spanish. The niggas that you trust be the ones planning. Got a Judas in your circle, can't seem to stand it. When your money getting big and you start expanding.
All right, now that's pretty cool. Now, here's the other part. So my hook, now I'm just letting you guys know, man, I'm not no R&B singer. I don't sing whatsoever. But when I need something done, I do it myself if I can't get others to do it. You know what I mean? I keep thriving. I don't wait on nobody, man. Like, if you got a dream, man, follow it. Don't wait on nobody, because this is your dream. You know what I'm saying? So don't wait. Don't sit on your song because you can't get somebody to do something to the hook. So what I do is I use the pitch correction that Logic provides to us. So I'll take it over to the hook, and then I'll actually play the hook back so you guys hear the hook.
See niggas mad cause they not doing good. Talk about you bad and put you in the mud. I'd rather see you up than to see you down. I'd rather see you get it than to sit around. I would never build you up just to tear you down again. I will stay a rider for a nigga that I call a friend.
This joint, man, so you can see the before and after when I add the pitch correction from Logic. Now, I heard a lot of people like, man, I don't like the pitch correction on Logic, like crazy, man. If you know the key of your song, then you should be good. Now I made this beat so I know the key of this song, the key to the song, which is a E minor, and I'll show you, you know, if you already made your track or whatever, I'll show you in Logic how you can actually find what the key of the song is. So I'm gonna solo this and just play the hook again, and you can see that, man. Like I said, I am not a singer, but this is for you cats, man. This is gonna make your music sound a lot better than most people that you hear, dude. So check it out.
See, niggas mad cause they not doing good. Talk about you bad and put you in the mud. I'd rather see you up than to see you down.
All right, cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy from my lead vocal because all my vocals are the same as me. So I'm gonna go to copy channel strip settings. Now I'm gonna paste it here. I'm gonna paste it. So just go to paste channel strip settings, and then let's play it back and adjust it.
Damn. See, niggas mad cause they not doing good. Talk about you bad and put you in the mud. I'd rather see you up than to see you down. I'd rather see you get it than to sit around.
All right, now here go the sauce that I'm gonna put on it. I'm gonna actually add the pitch correction from Logic. Now, the key of my song is an E minor, and how I know that is because I did make the beat, but if I, you know, like I said, I can click here, I'll double click on one of these, and then in here, I actually turned it off. Let me see. Yeah, usually, you know, right here, I have the scale quantized, and I'll see that it was an E minor that I played in. So basically what I do to get the key of my, you know, that's the key of my song. So what I'll do is I'll just pull up Logic pitch correction. Just go to pitch correction. And this is it was an E harmonic minor, not an E natural minor. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to harmonic minor scale, and then the root will be E. And then since I'm a male, I like it low, and I'm gonna take this all the way up to fast. And then check it out.
Jam. See, niggas mad cause they not doing good. Talk about you bad and put you in the mud. I'd rather see you up than to see you down. I'd rather see you get it than to sit around. I would never build you up just to tear you down again. I would still ride for a nigga that I call a friend. I'd rather see you up than see you down. I'd rather see you get it than to sit around.
All right, and then I got a bass tone that I use. So what I do, like I said, I'll copy here too, copy this channel strip setting, and then on the bass one I used, I'll actually paste it there too. Let's close this one. And then just click on the pitch correction and make sure it kept it in the right scale. E harmonic minor, which it did. Now let's turn on the bass one now.
Jam. See, niggas mad cause they not doing good. Talk about you bad and put you in the mud. I'd rather see you up than to see you down. I'd rather see you get it than to sit around. I would never build you up just to tear you down again. I would stay a rider for a nigga that I call a friend. I'd rather see you up than see you down. I'd rather see you get it than to sit around.
And as you can see, it changed the whole tone of my song. It changed everything, man. It went from being like, damn, yo, that's crazy, man. You know what I mean? Like, if you just heard somebody just singing on the song, you'd be like, yo, man, what is this cat doing, man? But then when you hear with that, it just brings a little bit of spice to your song. And yeah, man, pretty much. And then, like I said, what I'll do is I'll copy, like, you know, if you got your, like, to me they wasn't the same, so my second verse wasn't the same far as level wise, so I'll just copy it again, take it to the second verse, paste it. That's how you can, you know, get your move. And I'll show you guys when I bounce it down, the settings I use. I'm not gonna bounce it down all the way, but I'll just show you the settings I use when I am bouncing it down to get it ready for master. So same thing with my second verse. Let's move on to that. I'm actually just mixing the whole track right now for you guys, man. So, you know, it may be long, it may not be. Hey, man, we learning though, right? So let's play the second verse now.
I'd rather see you get it than to sit around. Stab my nigga, left him straight for dead. The hospital, we bleeding in his dying bed. Some niggas coming home, some niggas doing feds. Some niggas never really made it just to see that fridge. Who can you trust when all you seen is evil? Surround yourself around people that wanna see you eating. Cause niggas will dig a ditch and have you land in it. All facts, nigga, I ain't never spitting fiction. This life a nigga lead, I don't follow, nigga. I get it on my own, I don't borrow, nigga. That hate that you been feeling, you better swallow, nigga. Cause you can get mail fast with no return to sender.
All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? So, and then like I said, like with the actual ad-lib of the first verse, I'll just copy that, take it to the ad-lib of the second verse, paste it there. And this is how you can just swing through your song and you know, get your song done fast, man. And don't sit on one song for like a whole month or two, man. Or then, you know, you're gonna lose interest in the song. You're gonna lose a lot of interest in the song. Like, man, I'm cool, man. Like, it just don't sound right. But if your ears tell you, man, it sound good to me, man, move on with your track, man. And like I said, I got a master tutorial coming up also that I'll be showing you guys for this same song that I'll be mastering too. So you can put your songs out and feel comfortable about your music, man. And as you can see, when you paste it, it gives you the same settings as the first verse ad-lib, you know, the same volume. So let's play it again.
I'd rather see you get it than to sit around. Stab my nigga, left him straight for dead. The hospital, we bleeding in his dying bed. Some niggas coming home, some niggas doing feds. Some niggas never really made it just to see that fridge. Who can you trust when all you seen is evil? Surround yourself around people that want to see you eating.
All right, cool. And then that's what you see for that. Now, for the ad-libs for my hook, I really don't add a distortion to it. Let me go to it. And then just add, you know, add the same thing for the ad-libs for the hook. Just add it, for the verse, just add it to the hook. Paste it. Let's just turn off the clip distortion for this real quick. Let's play it.
Rather see you 6 feet than in a fucking mansion. See niggas mad cause they not doing good. Talk about you bad and put you in the mud. I'd rather see you up than to see you down. I'd rather see you get it than to sit around. I would never build you up just to tear you down again. I will still ride for a nigga that I call a friend.
Yeah, and that's pretty much, man, how I, you know, mix my song down when I'm using the Logic stock plugins. But also what I do too is once I take these headphones off, I'll just probably do some adjustments because, you know, like I'm not really a big fan of mixing in headphones, but I can get the job done. But I still take my headphones off and play it through my big speakers along with my subwoofer just to make sure my levels is right far as bass-wise and stuff like that. And then with the verse, you know, me personally, I like to do parallel compression. That's something I'll show you guys on a later tutorial, just how to parallel compress and, you know, what and when to parallel compress your vocals. And this is pretty much it. And then what you want to do too is, like, on your I wish I would have showed you guys this first. On your stereo bus output, what you can do is just add a adaptive limiter to it, which we're not gonna use to turn anything up. We're just gonna use the true peak, which will help you, with the peaking and stuff like that. So you can just turn that down and then just turn on true peak detection and just take this up to negative 0.1, and then that'll help you with that. And then that's all you're gonna do with that. And then remember, and add a leveler over here too. This was something I should have showed you guys in the beginning, but same thing. Just go to metering, go to leveler, hit stereo, and then just take this from peak to RMS. You know, play your song back, look at your RMS. And basically when I'm getting ready to master, I just turn this up to 10, around 10 or 9. And then I look, just making sure my song is not passing this. So check it out.
Rather see you 6 feet than in a fucking mansion. See niggas mad cause they not doing good. Talk about you bad and put you in the mud.
Now, as you can see, that whole space gives me enough room to push my volume and do what I need to do when I'm getting ready to master. So that's something I'll show you guys when I get ready to master. And also, when I'm getting ready to bounce down my track, I pay attention to the volume over here also, which I like to be around negative 6.1, negative 6, negative 5, whatever. Just long as you're not peaking over here, you kind of want to stay in the green level or the yellow level a little bit. You don't want to go above that. Then when you get ready to master, you don't have enough room to push your track. So what I'll do is play it back, and this is what I want to make sure that I'm at before I bounce my song down. So check it out.
Rather see you 6 feet than in a fucking mansion.
See niggas mad cause they not doing good. Talk about you bad and put you in the mud. I'd rather see you up than to see you down. I'd rather see you get it than to sit around. I would never build you up just to tear you down again. I would still ride for a nigga that I call a friend. I'd rather see you up than
I knew that was coming. But like I said, as you can see, it's negative 5.6. So basically, that's good for me. So when I show you guys when I master the songs, you know where the volume of your song should be, the volume. And then what I do is I just go to File. Just make sure you highlight the whole track. You can bring this to bring the track. Click this to kind of make it smaller, and use this one to drag it back. Just take this to the beginning, to the end. And then let's go to File. We're going to go to Bounce and Project or Section, which I'm not going to bounce it down right now because I want to listen to it again before I master it. That way, you know, I can really have it set for you guys. And then I like to use this one I like to use the WAV file format when I'm getting ready to master. I like the resolution at 24, sample rate 44. You know, a lot of people use 96 or whatever, but it doesn't matter because when you get ready to bounce your song down, once you're done mastering, you got to convert it back to 44. So I don't use the dithering now. I use that after I'm mastering. And I turn normalize off. I use offline. I don't use real time. Well, sometimes I use real time if I want to actually listen to the song as I'm bouncing it down. So I'll know, like, okay, I need to change this. I need to go back. And sometimes when you get to the master, it also lets you know, like, you need to go back and you need to fix this. And, you know, you can check for phase issues. That's another thing I want to show you real quick before I leave. Now, to check for phase issues, you can actually just go to Output, click here, go to Metering, go to Correlation Meter. I left some things out for y'all, but I'm putting them back in. So with the correlation meter, you just want to make sure your song is staying in the green area. You know, if anything, if it's around here, that means you got a phase issue. You're going to have to go back into your mix, fix some instruments maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe one of the vocals is just screaming loud somewhere. I don't know. But, you know, check your correlation meter. I'll play it back, and you can see where it's sitting. Let's take it up to the verse.
And if I fall, it's gonna be me that land. And buried niggas deep up in that grievance sand. Bro taught me how to move and just to be that man. Watch them niggas flying birds and see them eagles land. Feds turn a nigga quick, you won't see the grand. Running in your crib, you gon' need them bands. And everything a nigga.
So which is perfectly fine right there, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty good. And then you can also check for phase issues and by using the utilities. I believe it's gain. Go to gain. Just go to utilities, go to gain. Now they have a mono plugin on here that you can use. And to check for phase issues, you just want to check that none of your instruments or your song is dropping. You know what I'm saying? I'm basically just giving you guys the game on this one, man. I don't care how long this tutorial is. I just want everybody to produce good music because at a point in time, I didn't have this information. And I'm one that love to get a game. So I love for other people to learn too because I may need y'all one day. You know what I'm saying? So what I like to do is when I'm checking for phase issues with this plugin, I just turn mono on. You'll get a different sound. You know, it'll turn your track and it'll turn the song into mono. So play it back and just listen to the instruments and see if anything, you know, fades out.
And if I fall, it's gonna be me that land. And buried niggas deep up in that grievance sand. Bro taught me how to move and just to be that man. Watch them niggas flying birds and see them eagles land. Feds turn a nigga quick, you won't see the grand. Running in your.
And as you can see, as we playing, you can hear, you know, the verses is sitting nice in the middle. The instruments, none of the instruments are fading out. You can hear all the instruments. You can hear the bells. You can hear the cymbals, the hi-hats, the kick, and everything. Everything is in a place where it need to be. So we'll turn that back off. And that's pretty much it, man. Basically, I just mixed the whole track for you guys. And this is something that you guys can have, man, that you guys can, you know what I'm saying, come back to, look at whenever you having some issues with your mixing or whatever. And, yo, just make sure you drop a comment for me, man. You know, I noticed nobody really be dropping enough comments for me, man. Just show me some love, dog. You know what I mean? Like I'm showing y'all. And make sure you subscribe, you like, hit that bell notification. That'll let you know when I'm dropping new content. I got new stuff coming out. And you won't be late on a new product I put out. And like I said, man, I'm going to start doing week giveaway, like, you know, a vocal chain probably every week or something. You know, I'm gonna start that up to where, you know, it'll help a lot of people out, man. Like, you know what I mean, man, I love music, man. Like most of the people sometimes, you know, it's all about the money, man. With me, it's all about the love, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I love the respect, man. I love the fact that I'm able to bless those who need it, you know. So I don't mean to be talking you guys' ears off, but, you know, man, I just love motivation, man, and I love motivating people. So that's about it, man. I think I touched bases on everything, man. And remember, like I said, hit that subscribe button, that bell notification. Man, hey, do everything for me, man. You feel me? I'm asking for a lot, but I'm going to give a whole lot, too. Hey, it's your boy Mixed by Malachi, man. Y'all take care. Much love, and I'm out.
Visions of the devil trying to take my life down with him. Many did that shit twice, my nigga. I'm living my life and don't know when I'm leaving. I know that I'm needed. I'm praying every day, so I know for a reason.